Welcome to the official Windows 8 channel, and this is another little video talking about the Task Manager, and we are in the Details tab of the Task Manager. This one's a little hard to understand for newbies. It's something that more people, experts will understand clearly. What this program does actually is going to be viewed here a little bit. First of all, you don't know how to start the Task Manager. Several ways: bottom left corner, right click, go on Task Manager, or you can go into the desktop app, right click at the bottom of the desktop app on the taskbar, and you'll have Task Manager available. Or you can go into the Charms bar on the right side of your screen by either swiping from right to left, you have a touch screen, going to the corners with your mouse if you don't, and go into the search. Just start typing task. And so we will go into the Details tab. We've reviewed processes, performance, app history, startup, and users. So if you don't know, check for those videos. And you can tap in the little search box in YouTube, Task Manager. It will bring up all the videos we did on the Task Manager. The Details tab, it's kind of a mishmash of a lot of stuff that's actually installed and running on your computer or not, and it's basically an evolution of the old processes tab that was available on the older computer. So we've seen processes here at the beginning, but this one is more like the real processes that was used in Windows 7, Vista, or XP. And where you see every process of the computer, if it's running, if it's not running, and information like its priority or affinity. So what this one brings is that everything that was not in processes is actually in details. And so you can check here for running tasks, their CPU information. What's not interesting about this list is compared to the other lists where you have that nice interface, for example the processes with a nice clean interface. The details is kind of just a list, and you've got that CPU in the middle, that little column. It's not a pretty interface, but it does give you the information needed. And like the Processes tab, if you click on a task, you can right click and select the End Task. You can also, if you click it, go on the bottom right, there's a little End Task right here on the bottom right. So everything's there to stop or start a service. All services that are not running, so for like this one here, is suspended, you can right click, and you can actually take this program and choose its different properties and start up the service if you want. And you've got something also called set priority. Priority means the importance of this application running into Windows. The higher the priority, the more CPU time it's going to be given. So on some really process or programs that really need a lot of power, sometimes that can be helpful. And you can set the affinity. What's the affinity? The affinity is when your computer has multi-cores, like this computer. As you can see here, it has 4 different cores, 0, 1, 2, and 3. Some apps use only 1 core, and you can choose which one you want to use when it's working, for example. So this is really expert stuff, but knowing it exists and it's there is useful because maybe one day you'll have a problem with a computer, or you'll have a little glitch, and while searching through Google for help, you'll find that, oh, well, you got to change the affinity of this program for it to work well. And it happened to me a long time ago. It's very, very exceptional that you'll be using this. But I'm a tech guy, and all I can say is that in my 14 years of tech, of going through clients and helping them, I've had a few times to go into the affinity to actually click on a CPU for a program that would crash, and that especially since the advent of the hyper-threading mode in Pentium 4s and with the multi-core programs. It rarely happens, but I've seen cases where programs just didn't run right if they weren't on the good CPU. And one thing also about this is that all these 4 CPUs, I've got a 2-core processor. The 2 other cores are virtual cores. Some programs want to run on the real thing. They don't want to run on virtual machines or virtual cores. So, it's all the little stuff that you can see. And of course, the main reason you might want to go into details is, once again, to check for a process that might be going wild and taking too much CPU time. Just go through the list. Don't disable stuff that you just don't know what they are, because you can really do a lot of damage here. If you stop a main process or prevent one of the main process of the computer from starting up, you can end up with a computer that just doesn't start at all. So be really careful about what you do here, and if you're not sure what you're doing, just don't do it. That's really I would say the best way to deal with a computer. And like everyone, yeah, you can, do an error someday and try something, and well, you'll always have the possibility to reinstall the Windows on your computer if it ever goes bad. So this was the quick information on the details section of the Task Manager. If you enjoy these videos, you enjoy learning more about the computer, thanks for watching, first of all, and click the subscribe button on our channel and you'll be informed when new videos are online. If you got that new Windows 8 machine, it's a great channel to learn more on how to use it. Lots of people are lost in Windows 8, and it's normal because it's such a different operating system. And maybe you have comments, questions, or you want to ask for a feature to be explained on one of our videos, let us know. And it's going to be a pleasure to do a video for you. So thanks for watching. Take a look at the other videos we have. Lots of videos on Windows, and lots more coming up on the official Windows 8 channel. Bye bye.